Alright guys, another one of these mass review videos. Today we're doing all the Dinobots, not any specific one. It's mostly Grimlock, but it's all the Dinobots, just all of them. Alright, here we go. Let's go with the first team I got. The first Dino. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we have the Power of the Prime's crew of Dinobots, all 5 of them. There was a 6th one, but that one doesn't matter. Um they all have some they all have some pretty bad damage. Mostly the back 3. Like on Swoop, his leg broke off, and literally right before starting to record this, his other foot broke like fully off too. It was already loose and fell off all the time, but now it's like actually broken. So that's great. And there's Snarl over here, the Stegosaurus. His tail broke off. I just have it resting there. Grimlock, he's not that bad. The only thing I guess is his hand, in his Dino Mode hand. One of them fell out, but it's on a ball joint. I can just snap it back in if I wanted to. And I guess a lot of his tabs are broken off, but it's nothing too serious. The front 2 are in the best of shape. They were pretty bad for a while because their pieces were lost, but I found other pieces and was able to snap them back in, and nothing I can think of is actually broken on Slag and Sludge, so that's good. Anyways, let's talk about, we'll talk about Grimlock last. Let's talk about these ones here. They're pretty similar, but I'll go over them separately anyway because of the few differences. So, Sludge here, his head joint goes all the way around. His arm is on a ball joint. This is around the time they use ball joints for everything. He's got a bicep swivel, elbow bend goes in and out, and the wrist can kind of go back into his arm for transformation. Waist joint moves. He can kick up, not that high. Kick up that far. Thigh rotation, mushroom peg in there. Knee bend, it's pretty bad actually. Nothing at the ankle. But he has a blaster and you can get him in some decent enough poses. Same articulation for Slug or Slag or whatever you want to call him, but the head is kind of like trapped in there so you can't access its joint or anything. And then transformation is nearly the same. It's pretty samey in all the limbs, but for him you just flip the mouth up and then all the limbs is the same. In him and Sludge here it's different, so I'll go over it on his own. Flip up the head, turn the neck around. Remove the gun, put the arms in. I don't know why I'm talking through this. I never talk through this. Well, sometimes I do. But not this time. Wow. Here are these two in their Dino modes. I'll go over the Dino modes as a whole later. Next up, there's Swoop here. He has a sword. I'm going to make this quick because he's all busted up and broken. Can kick up that far, kick back that far, thigh rotation, knee bend, nothing at the ankle, waist swivel. The Dino head kind of just moves up and out of the way as you move it. Head is on a ball joint. Arm goes back, it gets blocked by the wing and stuff. Bicep swivel, elbow bend, wrist goes in. He has a sword. No wrist swivel though, so whatever. That's him out of the way. Well, whatever. I'll just transform him later. Then there's a Snarl here. He was my favorite one for a while. After Swoop broke, then he broke. Now I just don't even care. Head's on a ball joint. Can look up that high, look down that far. Tilt side to side. Look around. Arm goes all the way around, up, like that. I think this is clear plastic, but it's held its own for a while. Bicep swivel, elbow bend, waist. Same articulation, just different ranges for the limb bots. Because, you know, these guys combine. He used to have a clear sword, but it broke. So it's gone forever now. I'm just going to transform him now. There we go. I guess I could just let the tail rest here. I'm not really surprised that all of these are broken so much. Power of the Primes wasn't really known for good plastic quality. Clear plastic, gray plastic, gold plastic, you name the color, plastic, and type, it's gonna break. It's gonna chip and shatter and stuff. So, womp womp, what can you do about it? At least some of the figures looked cool sometimes, maybe. Okay, now we move on to Grimlock himself, leader of the Dinobots. Yeah. Oh, well, that's fine. So his robot mode is pretty big. His chest likes to split apart though, because some of the tabs are loose in there. They're not even broken; they're just loose. So that's sad. His head is on a ball joint. You can tilt, look up that high, down that far. Look nearly all the way around. Arm goes all the way. Lifts up, bicep swivel, double elbow bend, waist joint, kicks up that high, kicks back that far. You can move the butt skirt out of the way. You can talk about, epic split or whatever. Above the knee, rotation, knee bend, nothing at the ankle. Definitely could be better articulation-wise for all of them, but here we are anyway. Anyway, he has these big thingies here, which form the feet for the big combined thing. Anyway, I'm going to transform him now. Okay, here's Grimlock and has a T-Rex, or Rex-a-T, a Tyrannosaurus. Well, his mouth can open that high, he can walk around with his legs. Here's Slug, his mouth can open, he can walk around with his legs. Here's Sludge, his neck can move, his mouth can open, he can walk around with his legs. Here's Snarl, his mouth can't open, nothing at the tail. He can do that, and he can walk around with his legs. Here's Swoop. His wings can flap and spread and stuff, and his mouth can open like that, and he can hop around with his leg or whatever. Alright, that's those guys. I'll talk about the combined mode at the end of the video. Maybe I'll actually add a timestamp for that. Here's this Cyberverse Grimlock that I hate. Waste of money. Wish I never got it. Actually, screw this thing. Get out of here, man. I hate you. Die. Here's this crown he has. Okay. Moving on from that useless piece of garbage, we have some non-transforming Transformers. 2 Bloki's Dinobots, 1 Yellow Park. This is the Yellow Park Grimlock model kit kind of thingy. His mouth opens, though it can, like, his top jaw can go over his bottom jaw. Ow. It just poked me. I didn't like that. His arms on ball joints, can kick. There's a knee joint in there. And that's about all he can do. The Bloki's robot mode Grimlock. It was pretty, it assembled, and I did it. It looks cool, but it doesn't transform, so I hate it forever. Get out of my way. And here's this, Bloki's Dinobot mode, Slag or Slug, or whatever you want to call him. And here we have Slug in robot mode. No, I'm kidding. That's not real. Anyways, that's that done. And that's the... Oh, hold on. That's not the video. I still have to do that whole the whole thingy where I take the power of the Primes ones and I make them a big robot. Okay, I guess I can do that.
So, who's your favorite Dinobot? I like Swoop. And, Slug, actually. Then again, Snarl's pretty cool. Sludge has a long neck. Slug is a Triceratops. I like Triceratops. That's a good dinosaur. Grimlock's their leader. Leaders are cool. He's a T-Rex that breathes fire. Or I guess shoots fire. I don't think those robots need to breathe. Then there's Slash. She's like a velociraptor or something. Then there's that one movie, Spinosaurus Dinobot. I think his name's Scorn or something. I'm not sure. I hope I can get some of his action figures. I think those action figures look cool. I like action figures that look cool. That robot's looking pretty big. He's getting tall, he is. Yeah. I'm adding this in post.
There he is in all his glory. His name's Volcanicus, which is an epic name for an epic robot that is epically here, and it's epically awesome. And yeah, this kind of sucks. It is completely unstable. One gush of wind would knock it over. The arms don't move properly. The legs could be better, but they also could be worse. It's not a very viable mode to use this in. Well, that's that. Goodbye.